Hi, I'm Maddie with Laser Cut Quilts, and I'm going to show you today how to put together this cute flamingo block that I designed for laser cut quilts using FlexiFuse. Their brand new fusible web that's really light and comes together perfectly. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are my laser cut pieces, and they are backed with FlexiFuse fusible. FlexiFuse is a lightweight fusible web, and we use it for all of our kits, and we have curated it after years of using different fusibles that we weren't very happy with. So all the instructions are on back here, but all of my pieces here are already laser cut and backed, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how to put this project together super fast and simple. And let's go ahead and get started. So this piece is already cut out. Some of the pieces are going to have little tabs in them, so I'm just going to go ahead and snip those out. And it'll just take me a couple of minutes to get these all out. There's these tabs in them so that the pieces don't get damaged, especially some of these smaller pieces, and so that none of the smaller pieces get lost. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use my light box because I'm not using a white fabric, so it's really hard to see through to the layout guide. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Oop, if it actually turns on. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and set these pieces to the side. And to center my background fabric on top of my layout guide, what I'm going to do is fold my fabric in half one way. And if you want to, you can go ahead and iron it a little bit. It doesn't really matter either way. And then I'm going to fold it in half the opposite way. And then I'm going to, I don't know if any of you have ever made a pie crust before, but it's kind of the same way of unfolding the pie crust in the pie pan. So you're going to fold that corner right into the center, and then you're just going to unfold it so that you don't have to fuss with it and stress about whether you're going to get it in the right spot or not. Just like that. I'm going to straighten it out carefully, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a pin in each corner of my layout guide, making sure not to stick my light box in the back. And then I'm ready to go ahead and lay my pieces out. So we can just go ahead and get started on that. And now when I move these around, I don't have to worry about my fabric slipping off of the layout guide accidentally. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that these legs are behind the body. Let's see. Go ahead and place them, peeling the fusible off. One thing that I love about this fusible too is that it peels off easily, but it's not going to come off in shipping, or if you have really little pieces, because the fusible is so consistent on there. But it's so lightweight that you're not going to be having problems with it gumming up your machine needle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place the rest of these pieces, and then all I'll have to do is hit them with an iron, and well, Don't literally hit them with an iron. But about 5 to 10 seconds, probably leaning closer to the 10 just to make sure that you get it down really well, that it's adhered really well before you start stitching it. Okay, and personally, I like to put all of my pieces down before I start ironing, but sometimes that's not always possible with a really big project. This is a smaller project, so I am free to do what I will. And I want to make sure to place this one underneath. Now I'm second guessing myself. Most of laser cut quilts, I like it better on top. Most of laser cut quilt stuff though comes with, the layout guide is numbered, and so you won't be guessing about where you're placing all of your pieces. And my last little eyeball, and then I am good to just iron it down and choose whatever stitch I'd like. My personal favorite is the buttonhole stitch, but okay, you guys, now I'm just psyching myself out. I think that's how it's supposed to be. And look how cute he is. So now all I have to do is iron this baby down. There's a lot of light boxes that are made of tempered glass that will actually allow you to just do a very short press with the iron. But double check on your brand of light box if that is acceptable. The last thing I want to do is recommend that you do that and then have you melt your really expensive light box. So double check if you're able to do that, and then if not, what I love about this is that this back paper stabilizes it. So if I need to kind of slide it around, I can, and my pieces aren't moving everywhere. If this was my fabric, my pieces would be moving everywhere if I didn't have that layout guide. So that's it. I'll just iron it down for about 10 seconds and I'm finished.